Hello, this is Eric from the Stratford Public Library Makerspace. Welcome to another edition of Make It Meetups. Today we're going to be building puppets. Puppets come in many different shapes and forms. They can be something as simple as a small toy, and as you give it movement, it adds life to it. Or you could use something like this. I built this fish out of some fun foam. You can use flat pieces of card, like we were doing for the collages. Or they can be something more elaborate, like this marionette I'm going to show you guys later. This is Puppetry, A World History by Pauline Blumenthal. On this page here, we can see these are Sicilian marionettes. All of their armor is created out of tin, and when they go into battle, they make lots of loud crashing noises. I'm going to show you some of those a little bit later. On this page here, we have the Puppet Mongers from Toronto. They're performing the Brick Brothers Circus. All of the characters in the circus are bricks, and the two performers are performing right alongside the puppets on stage, and we can see everything that's happening. Here's another absolutely fantastic shot of Sicilian marionettes. Today I'm going to create a Victorian-style paper theatre or toy theatre. I'm going to use some just regular pieces of cardboard, and I've got a few pieces of lace as well as a couple found objects. I like to use hot glue, but white glue works just as well, whatever it is that you have on hand. You can use flat characters or three-dimensional characters. And it's kind of similar to the collages and miniature worlds that we were making in the last few weeks. I've just created the back for the theater. Basically put a couple pieces of cardboard, or you could use a whole box if you have one. And then you can use three-dimensional characters like toys, action figures, whatever you have on hand. It was very popular in the Victorian era to have paper theaters, and the paper theaters all had flat scenery, but they were spread apart three-dimensionally, sort of like the cardboard theater we just made. So I took some people from our collage last week and used them, and I've got this guy here, and you can move him around and in and out of the scene, but it doesn't necessarily need to stay flat. You can also use some action figures like R2, or Stuffy, or just about anybody that you can find that's going to work for your show. This is a Sicilian marionette. They're made out of tin, and they get into big epic battles with each other, and they have metal armor, so when they fight each other, you can hear all the armor clanking and crashing. He has a sword that he pulls up, and he can also lift his arm and protect himself against other people. This is a horse puppet from Guatemala. It's a marionette, but most marionettes usually have a control, and you hang on to it, and they call it an airplane control. This one, however, just has strings, so it's basically it's almost just a doll with strings. So this one here that my two fingers are holding, it holds up the base of the puppet, and then these two here will move his feet, and then he can also turn and look at the camera. What's that? Oh. Does anybody know what that is? It's a spur. Cowboys and people who ride horses often have them on the back of their shoes or their boots. And I'm going to put this pair of glasses on him, and look, I've created my own puppet, Mr. Spur. Makes a pretty good noise. And he takes on a completely different personality when you give him different sets of eyes. I think we could even give him a big glowing eye. Whoops. Turn him into a cyborg. I just found these two little containers, and they work really well for eyes. Thank you for joining us today. If you were inspired to make puppets, take some pictures of them or do a quick video and post it to us on social media. Let us see what you've created. If you've got any ideas or if you want me to see me do more puppets in the future, leave a comment and let us know what gets you excited about making. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you all again next week, Thursday at 2 o'clock for another Make It Meetup. Don't forget to sign in to Canopy for shows about making puppets and shows starring puppets.